Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the time of day is where you are at the moment. I hope you are having had a great day so far, and I hope that today's topic will be interesting to you as it was for me. A few days ago, I did some research for the quotes we put on our page, and I came across this quote, and the following statement was made by Mallory Blackman. Now, I'm not sure who this woman is, but it intrigued me enough to go and research the topic. So the quote was posted yesterday, and it goes as follows. Reading is an exercise in empathy, an exercise in walking in someone else's shoes for a while. And this got me thinking. We are aware of all of the facets of a child's development that is influenced by reading, and also how a child's development while growing up has an influence on their reading proficiency or their ease of learning to read later in life. It does make sense, right, that empathy is influenced or partially developed through reading, because when you read from a specific character's point of view, you kind of get a little bit of insight into their life and how they feel. So it makes a lot of sense, even though I've never thought about this. So I went onto Google Scholar and I found some sources to back up this claim. And it's very, very recent research where they are still looking into the influence of reading development on empathy. First of all, empathy is a complex construct. It's not something that is very easily explained and or understood, even though it has a massive influence on how you go through life and how you learn. It also has great influence on society and keeping society civil. So Vygotsky said, and I think this is how you say his name, I'm not sure. He said that multifaceted empathy is developed early on in life, and it continues to develop as we grow and become older, especially through our experiences and what you are exposed to during your life. So there are three different kinds of empathy. It's affective empathy, which relates to the ability to feel what others feel. And the second one is cognitive empathy, which relates to understand the ways that other people think. The third one is ethno-cultural empathy, which is related to understanding differences between ethnic groups. Now, one of the main things is that the children's ideas of self begin to form and develop from a very early age. By the time children reach age 5, they become more independent and they want to discover new things, as well as learn the facts about the world around them. So much is going on with their imagination and everything that they are learning at this point in time, and so much more will occur until they become, like a full-grown human being. However, the researchers of this study, Williams-Sanchez something, I will put that in the description as well, they posited that you should use this time to expose your child to mind-expanding activities to help them learn and grow and learn specific life skills. Now, another group of researchers, Thompson and Melchor, I don't know how to say that, I'll put it in the description as well. They conducted a study to determine the effect of reading out loud and children's empathy development. Now, they used several things to measure this, but the long and the short that they determined was that reading aloud definitely had an impact on the development of children's empathy, first of all. Second of all, it had a larger or more significant impact on girls, femininity. That's what they stated in the study, because women are more inclined to be empathetic. So it had a bigger influence on females. And this is very interesting. However, the fact remains that reading actually influences your child's empathy development. And I would like to urge you to make sure that your child is exposed to as many types of personalities and cultures, and that they get the opportunity to try and understand other cultures, other personalities, and how they experience life and difficulties and different things. And that way they will learn how to empathize with the people around them. And I have actually seen this when teaching a class, that children who are less reading proficient is meaner, if that makes sense. They're a little bit more nasty because they are so set in their own self without any understanding of how someone else might feel or experience something, that they come across as nasty, for lack of a better word, right? But I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. And I think it's related to the fact that their empathy might be a little less developed. Of course, reading is not the only thing that influences empathy development, but it is at least one of the big things. And if you, especially if you maybe have an only child, or a child that was born way later than siblings, where they essentially grow up alone, reading can go a long way to make them understand other children's emotions. Because when they read about a character, they get to understand how that character is feeling, and it's not their feelings. So yeah, I hope this was as insightful to you as it was for me, and that you can take something from this. Please comment down below, give me your opinion, tell me if you think I'm stupid, that's fine, and go do some research for yourself. Tell me what you can find. Anyway, have a fantastic day further. I hope this has helped you in some way. Please follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's for free, it doesn't cost any money, and you can have access to all of our educational footage and videos and exercise ideas, etc. Have a great day. Bye!